What's going on, guys? Nick here, and today I'm going to do the 10 things I hate about my car challenge that I was tagged in by WasteGateWarriors. I will drop a link in the description for their channel. Before I start, I have to tag 2 other people in this. First one I'm going to tag is Dustin Williams. I want to know what you hate about your 2015 Subaru WRX. And the second person I'm going to tag is James from Modest Racing. If you guys know James, he owns the famous Jasmine Evo, and it was reviewed on That Dude in Blue's channel. So I'm going to call out James and see what you hate about Jasmine. So let's get started on the 10 things I hate about my BRZ. Alright guys, before I start this video, I just want to let you guys know that I absolutely love this car, and I love it to death. And so coming up with 10 things I hate about it was kind of difficult, but I did come up with them. And again, these are specifically to my car. I know a lot of people that own BRZs won't have the same problems that I do, but this is specifically to my car. So BRZ owners out there, take it easy, okay? So the first thing that I hate about my car is that it was in a pretty serious rear-end collision. It was smashed by a drunk driver almost exactly a year ago. It was December 28th of last year. And the car was hit pretty hard, and it had a serious amount of damage, over $10,000 in damage. And I didn't know if the car was going to be totaled or not. And it wasn't totaled, which kind of upsets me a little bit, because when you get a car fixed, most of the time a body shop won't get the job done perfect. And there'll always be things that you'll nitpick about it, like when they first fixed it, the quarter panel was put on crooked, so I had to take it back and they had to fix it. And now I'm running into problems with paint quality. Not too crazy, but I'm still running into paint quality problems that I have to get looked at. So yeah, that's a big bummer that you're gonna have your car get hit. So that's the number one thing I hate about my car, is that it's been in a pretty serious accident. So the second thing I hate about my car kind of stems off from the car being in a serious accident, and that is that the value of this car has dropped significantly. I've actually taken the car in for a trade-in value. Don't freak out, I'm not selling it. But I took it in to get a trade-in value just to see where I stand with the car, and the value has dropped so significantly that me selling this car would be a financial mistake. So I'm pretty much stuck with this car forever, and that's not a bad thing. But again, the car being not worth not very much kind of sucks. The trade-in value, if you guys are interested, is around $10,000, and that's with me having the stock exhaust parts. If I didn't have the stock exhaust parts, it would be worth even less. So the car being worth practically nothing in the eyes of a resale is kind of a bummer. But again, I'm not selling this car ever, so yeah. But that's still, it sucks. Number 2. So the third thing that I hate about my car is that I work at a country club where a lot of old drunk men think they can golf and can't. And they lob golf balls into the parking lot at my poor little Scarlett. She got banged by a golf ball here once, and that dent was removed. Sadly, there is another golf ball dent here where it got hit on the hood, and I haven't been able to get that fixed yet. So yeah, number 3, golf ball dings. The fourth thing I hate about my car, no boost. Alright, so the fifth thing I hate about my car is, even though I got a tune for it, I still have a check engine light. It's kind of annoying, but I know what it's there for, so it doesn't bother me that much, but it's still annoying to have a check engine light even after a tune. Alright, so the sixth thing I hate about my car is that pretty much anything you can look at or point to probably will and can rattle. The doors rattle, the glove box rattles, the windows squeak, the seatbelt buckles squeak. Everything pretty much squeaks and rattles. A lot of the rattles are probably due to having a loud exhaust, but it kind of sucks that pretty much anything you look at will and probably will squeak. Alright, so the seventh thing I hate about my car is that I was driving down the highway once, and another vehicle kicked up a rock, and focus, right there, the paint got chipped off pretty badly, and I had the dealer touch it up for me, and you could still see it, but at least it looks a lot better than being white, because it used to be white where the rock hit it. So yeah, that's definitely the seventh thing I hate about my car. Alright, so the eighth thing I hate about my car is the clutch. I like how it operates, I like how light it is, and it's easy to use, but I have a ridiculously amount of noise that comes from it. I had a squeaking problem with it for a while, and it just scares me sometimes. I think I'd rather swap the clutch out, but maybe one day if I get forced induction and I need to swap the clutch, I probably will. But if I ever have to change the clutch, I'm definitely not putting a stock one back in it because it just makes a lot of noise and it's scary. So that's definitely the 8th thing I hate about the car. The 9th thing I hate about my car is the cold starts. If you guys have ever watched one of my vlogs, I put a cold start in it one time and it sounded like a helicopter was taking off from the ground, and it is so ridiculously loud. I'm pretty sure all my neighbors hate me, but the cold start is probably the most obnoxious cold start I've ever heard in my life. I might put a clip in here for you guys, I might not. I don't know. It's that crazy. So, yeah, number 9 is the cold start. Final thing I hate about my car is this back seat. It's nice to have it for insurance purposes, but there's no room back here at all. Like, this is not even the position my seat would be in for driving. My legs up there would be crammed as well. And if you're probably taller than 5'5", your head is gonna bang off this window and off the roof, and that's still no fun. So yeah, the 10th thing I hate about my car is, although the car does have back seats, they don't count at all. So yeah, guys, that's the 10 things that I absolutely hate about this car. Again, I love this car to death and wouldn't trade it for the world. I want to thank you guys for watching this, and again, I call out Dustin Williams and James from Modest Racing. Tell me what you hate about your cars. I'll see you guys in my next video. Take care.